I'm Mrs. Kittle from the counseling office.
And I'm Ms. Johnson.
And today we're going to talk about scheduling for the 21-22 school year. You have some new forms from in the years past, and you're going to get this form. It's either available online in Schoology, fillable, for either students here at Ford or for our virtual students. And there's also paper copies available with your English teachers. So once you get that form, you can look on the back and it has your 4-year plan, which goes over the courses that you've taken or your future courses. And it goes over the areas that are required for graduation. You need 22 credits in order to graduate, and those areas are indicated on this sheet. So when you go through, you can mark the classes that you've taken or need to take on the back. It's just a helpful guide for you. Next up, on the front, it has just some more information. The due date we have that you can turn this form in to the counseling office or email it to your counselor by Thursday, April 1st. But actually, the district has lengthened that timeline, so you actually have until Monday, April 12th. Next up, instructions for entering your schedule. These instructions follow what the video Mr. Anderson had, and that video is also posted in Schoology if you need to refer back. Then it has your 4 core course areas, English, and make sure that you talk to your English teacher about your placement for next year. There's a few different options for your English 11 requirement, so make sure you talk to your teacher about that. Social studies, you can take U.S. government and econ for that full hour, or you could take AP U.S. government, which is a full year class. Next up is science. You have a choice between chemistry, physics, or you could take another science class. I would suggest you talk to your science teacher about your placement for next year. And also for math, Algebra 2 is typically what juniors take, but some of you are on a different track, so make sure that you put down that correct course. Career goal, please make sure you put your career goal. It's important for us to know to help you select your electives or just put you in the right path for next year and for the future, and we'd like to know what you want to do. We will be meeting with you all individually in the future, so we'd like to have this information when we sit down with you. Also, put in your student cell phone number. There are times that we need to contact you because there's things in your schedule that doesn't work, or we have questions for you, so we just want to make sure that we'll be able to contact you. Make sure you put your electives down. You get 2 full hours of electives, so make sure that you're putting the correct course and either writing or typing in the correct course code, and make sure that you have the full 2 hours. Some of your electives are going to be a half a credit, so it would be 2 half credits equal that full, or you may have 1 full hour, or you may choose to do a 2-hour block, and that will equal your 2 hours. Next, we have your alternate choices. Please realize that there is a strong possibility that you might end up getting 1 or 2 of your alternates if your electives do not fit. So make sure that you put them in the correct order of taking the classes. Also on this form, you have the student and parent signatures that are required to either be typed in or that you put your signature. Just make sure that you review this course guide and your selections with your parents. And if you're planning on taking advanced placement, accelerated, or honors classes, that you're making that commitment that you will do any type of assignments that are assigned in the summer, and that you're making the commitment that you will stay in that course. You will just understand that you will not be able to drop that AP accelerated or honors course. Next up, Ms. Johnson is going to talk about the curriculum guide.
Okay, so you'll have a copy of the list of classes that are available to you. Up at the top in the highlighted section, you'll see a website, and this takes us to our Utica homepage where you can find a description of each course offered in our building. It gives you an idea of what is involved in the class, and it's a good way to research before you select a class. The course selections, these are broken down by subject areas, and it will show you how many credits there are. So if it's a full year class, it'll be 1 credit. A semester class would be half a credit, and if there's a 2-hour block, it would be 2 credits. You'll also see that there are letters to correspond to some of the classes. M is for a senior math course, V is for your VPAA, and then there are C's, which are for our CTE programs. Also, you may see an R, which is a course that you can repeat. Some of our PE classes and art classes can be taken twice for credit. And then on your form, you'll see on the back that there is an area for you to ask questions and take notes. This is important for us when we meet with you to go over any question you may have. So the course selection and career path, credit recovery. If there are any classes that you need to make up, that is important to indicate so we can make sure that you are in the correct classes. The flex option for the second year world language or PE. This is an opportunity for you to take just 1 year of a world language class and then flex out of the second year. Personal curriculums, school to work program, which is run by Ms. Gendelman, and there will be a video later on that program, and then any other questions that you may have for us. And now you'll see that the Schoology page, hopefully you've been checking it out. Each grade has a Schoology page, so you're going to look at your grade, and this will be where all the scheduling materials are located. There are also a lot of other beneficial materials in here, so I recommend that you check it out. Naviance needs to be completed by the end of the year. So any tasks that are overdue need to be completed so you have 100% completion by the end of the year. When you fill out your schedule, it's very important to enter the scheduling, have that scheduling form returned by April 1st. You can return it to the counseling office, to Mrs. Burke, or you can email it to your counselor. Make sure you write neatly or type the form so we can read your writing. Any questions you can ask your teachers or email or Teams your counselor. Review your schedule with your parent and have them sign it. The signature is very important. Prioritize your electives and alternatives. We will be placing you in these classes by order of your choice. No more than 2 gym classes are allowed. Make sure you have the commitment form signed and completed if you plan on taking any AP, honors, or accelerated courses. And then make sure you check out the curriculum guide on our district website for course descriptions. Here's the breakdown of the counselors and their alphabetical sections. Feel free to email the counselors or send a message in Teams if you have any questions.
Well, goodbye, and hopefully this video helped you, and go Falcons!